Okay, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. I'm Tino. Some call me Big Tino. This is the world according to Tino. Tino's world, Tino's house. However you subscribe to my channel, I appreciate you. I like you. I encourage you. Thank you guys for the comments. The subscriptions have gone up. I'm getting more views and more hours, so thank you. I may actually be able to buy something really nice. If I get monetized, I'm gonna take my family on a family trip. We haven't been on a family trip in, I don't know, in 5 years as a family. So that's something I like to do. And now that we're gonna have 2 grandkids, that'd be really nice to do as well. Back to the channel though. I am a post-stroke warrior, aka survivor. I had a stroke almost 2 years ago. It gave me brain damage. It gave me a whole bunch of stuff going on. My whole left side is just wonky. Along with that, it's given me a huge amount of empathy and a huge amount of emotions as well. But I was able to keep my emotions under wrap today and under wrap through the whole holiday. Oh yeah, Christmas Eve we party, Christmas Day we party with the family, Christmas Day after Christmas we party with the family. Oh my God, y'all. So yeah, I had fun. Yes, the table is crowded with all kind of stuff, mostly gifts that were brought from down the road. They spoil us. So how was you guys this Christmas? Did everybody get something cute or something thoughtful or something nice? If you didn't get it from someone, did you get it from yourself? One of my gifts is right here in front of me. Yeah. My mother-in-law, she has her own cake and pie shop down the road, down in North Georgia. So yeah, I got some free cake. This pound cake is delicious. She made the Italian wedding cake too. Of course, my favorite red velvet cakes. So yeah, I have a piece today with my coffee. I didn't talk about too much about the. This is so good. Too buttery. They talk a whole lot about what's going on in the news. Yeah, I saw that a whole bunch of stuff happened over the course of the holiday. I saw Stumpy Dumpy, aka that guy, Donald Trump. Posting Christmas Day hating on Jesus' birthday. Who does that? That was so funny. He couldn't even allow Jesus to have one day. He had to post these long posts all day long. The Lord sees him. How y'all doing today? Everything is going on. I don't know. I've had a few comments in my comment section. So some guy called a sea urchin. He's really been dedicating his life to my channel, and I appreciate you, sea urchin. Whether you argue, whether you say your stupid stuff, it's fine. It's cool, boo. You don't love the children. Like Trick Daddy. I love the children. So this guy's telling me about how I can't tell him about cats. Obviously, I can't probably tell him anything. He probably is devoid of learning. A lot of people are, but I'm not going to stress on him because it's not his show. It's my show. It's about me. Hopefully when the new year rolls in, I'll do more cooking on my show. If y'all want that. I'll do more stuff. Seems like the cat gets the most attention. So I may even dedicate this whole YouTube to the cat channel. I don't know. Well, as I said, she's not my cat. I started babysitting her for my daughter. My daughter went out of town for work. And now the cat thinks she's mine. My daughter's back. Yeah. But we had some good singing, some good praying, some good food. There was a lot of people at my mother-in-law's house too. Everybody had on what they needed to protect themselves, be it mask, whatever. I found me a corner and sat there and consumed a 6-pack of pop. And nobody didn't know. Yes, I did. I sat there and drank 6 soda pops. I did. I didn't eat any cake. I ate a lot of ham, a lot of potato salad, A lot of sweet potato bread. Oh my God, it was so good. And I realized over the holidays, well, everybody got a chance to see something they were thankful for. My father-in-law insisted on us saying we're thankful for, and I told him I was thankful for being in that family with them. And that's what I'm thankful for. I never had a family like them before, and I thank the Lord for them. And that's what I'm really, really thankful for. I mean, I have a family on my mom's side, and I don't know my dad people. My grandmother in Dominican Republic has probably passed away, but nobody didn't tell us anything. I didn't get a notification or nothing, but my uncle that lives in Dominican Republic, he's probably back in jail again, because that's where he spends his time in jail. We have family everywhere, and all I ever hear from them, but family is very important to me. And I wanted to see a few more things, like what I was thankful for. I'm thankful for my mother being alive at 77 years old, and she celebrated her Christmas Eve by having shots of tequila with her grandson, her oldest grandson. I said, boy, don't give your grandma tequila. He said, I ain't trying to hear it. Let her have some fun. Let her live. So I'm going to agree. Let her have a drink. What she wants to do. She said she was a little tipsy. She walked backwards to her room and went and laid down. So I say, good job, Mommy. Merry Christmas. But yeah, I'm thankful to have kids that are mostly unselfish. Thank you for allowing them to grow up and to take on their own responsibilities and realize that they're not children anymore, because their sins aren't on us anymore. I want them to be mindful. I encourage the children to pray. Our big grown children to pray. I encourage everybody to pray. Oh, I found me a new name over the holiday. I am the smile maker. So when I go out, I say, people smiling at me, waving at me, ask them how they doing. Sometimes I tell them I love them. I don't know. I'm just really a happy person when I'm out and when I'm in. When I come, when I go, I'm happy. Thank Jesus. But yeah, I'm not gonna hang out with y'all too long today. Just want to let you know I'm still alive. I'm still here, making things happen. Tincture. This is indica. Yeah, I heard that sativa is good too, so I may get some of that when we go back down there. My son was telling me he likes sativa, so I'm gonna try it. So on the table today is some truly unruly left over from the party. Got pepper that I've been looking for at least an hour. The cap is on the counter. Got from the pepper. And some my speaker and my headphone I got, and some other stuff on here. There's microphone and my Android phone that plays so stupid low I can't even hear it. I don't even know if it's been charged up or anything. I don't forget how to use Android phone. And this recently, I ended up getting 3 Android phones for some reason. And I have an iPhone I'm on right now. Y'all watching me on my iPhone now. It keeps the charge. It makes a wonderful picture. Yeah. So my daughter got this from us. A Hello Kitty Stanley Cup, and she loves it. She better put it up in the counter or something. Yeah. And I got a Spider-Man refrigerator, y'all. Let me walk over and show it to y'all. I got my wife a Hello Kitty refrigerator for Christmas for her office. And hey, all down here on the floor side by side. Here's my Spider-Man refrigerator, and there's her Hello Kitty refrigerator. People Googling what was the hot, or the middle box with the Hello Kitty one right there. The hot new item for this Christmas, what everybody wanted. Everybody wanted mini fridges, so we got them. I don't know, that's what we got. Somebody get the hot new, I didn't want a refrigerator, I didn't. But I'll take it, it's Spider-Man, I love Spider-Man. And I can put my drinks in it at night. That's cool. So yeah, I'm getting a little sugar up right here. This is caramel macchiato coffee. Yeah. There's caramel in it. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm really sore from the ride. And I did a lot of eating, so I'm gonna make sure I detox today. After cake, I'll detox. And get my system nice and flushed out before the new year. Excuse me. I want to clear out the storage room before the New Year's too. What do y'all make for New Year's Eve? Well, I'm glad you asked. What we normally make is some greens for money. It's a tradition. And we make some red peas. They're about the color of a penny. And it's supposed to be for, for money and pennies and coins and prosperity. And the greens are for good fortune and prosperity as well. They normally have some rice with it, cornbread, fried or baked chicken. Maybe we may have some ham, we may have turkey. And we pray at midnight, down on our knees, praying, submitting to God at midnight, thanking for a whole nother year, speaking everyone's name out into the atmosphere, and just letting us pray as a family. That's what we normally do. The house is quiet at midnight. When everybody's yelling Happy New Year's, my family's on their knees, and we've been doing this forever. I know since I was a baby, my mother done prayed at midnight. My grandmother, we prayed. My grandmother, we prayed. My aunties, we all lined up on the couch praying on New Year's Eve. Those are things I will never forget about New Year's Eve, being with my family, praying on my knees, giving thanks to the Lord, to God. And after that, we normally sing a song. Normally, whatever song we were singing all day, because we sung a lot too. And then we may say what we're thankful for, what we want out of our new year, what we're hoping for our new year, which is, of course, more love and peace and prosperity. World peace is always mentioned. But at the end of the year, y'all, let's be thankful we made a whole another year, a whole another 365 days in this year, another 12 months, another 52 weeks. And our president right now, Humpty Dumpty, hopefully he won't have a great fall. So you think he's a king, you think he's a tyrant, a dictator, all that. But I keep him in my prayers too. As much as I dislike what he represents, you have to pray for whoever is the president. You have to pray to he have a good mind, that the Lord watches over him and makes him have empathy, have sympathy, and have a better heart, make better decisions, that he's not angry and running off on rants and acting like a kid in the White House. We have to pray for that man. We have to pray for him. We have to. So, which I know right now, I keep him in my prayers. Sometimes you don't want to pray for people, but you're supposed to. Supposed to. Supposed to pray for each other. Supposed to be there for each other. Supposed to be one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Yeah, I learned that. Anybody know the preamble? It starts with the people. Yeah. Remember Schoolhouse Rock? I bought that for my grandkids for Christmas. All the seasons. The bill, figure 8, exclamation, interjection, conjunction function. Yeah, all that. So yeah, and that's what I grew up on. I grew up on Schoolhouse Rock, Sesame Street, Electric Company, Captain Kangaroo, Mr. Green Jeans, all that good stuff. Romper Room. We appeared on Romper Room, me and my sister, and one of our cousins, David. Yep, he cried. Ooh, he was so scared. Oh no, you know what? That was when we were on Bozo the Clown. Yep. So I've been Bozo the Clown, and I've been on Wumper Room. He cried his face off when that clown came out and went to the Bozo show. It was at a time happening at either WTOC in Savannah or maybe WSAV, but my mom got us tickets. I was maybe 6 or 7 years old. I would love to see that. And he talked to us, and when he got to David, he said, "What's your name, little boy?" And he put his hand on his shoulder like that. Oh my God. He screamed out, got out the little bleachers, and ran out to the audiences to his mama, Miss Kathy. It was so cute. I'll never forget that. So, my wife was saying last night that the holidays are reminiscent. So, that's what I'm going to talk about today. I just decided, after 15 minutes, I got something to talk about. My grandmother was big on holidays. May she rest in peace. She always brought the family together for every holiday. Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July, we were at her house. Yeah, we were at her house. Everybody, about, I don't know, at that time, at least 75 deep. In that, she had a 3-bedroom brownstone in Savannah, right next to a store. I'll never forget that little store. Mr. Henry and Miss Mary had a little store that sold pickles and chili willies and cookies and candy bars and potato chips. And in the back, they had some clothes, too. I remember that, but I never bought clothes from there. But they had stuff that people needed on a humbug, like stockings, little socks for little girls, hairnets, hair rollers. They had a few things like that in that little store. It was so cute. And most of my childhood was spent at my grandmother's house on Lincoln Street in Savannah. I'll never forget the route to Bull Street Library either. I remember one Christmas Eve, we went down there for a Christmas Eve puppet show. Me and all my cousins walked down there. They said, "Y'all going to the puppet show and be back, because y'all are late. Y'all gonna miss Santa Claus." We're like, "What? Santa Claus ain't coming right now. It's only 5 o'clock." So you walked and saw a puppet show. I don't know if it was Santa Claus or Pinocchio, or was it Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? It was real cute, done real funny. I used to love puppet shows when I was a kid. So I saw a lot of puppet shows at Bull Street Library in Savannah, Georgia. And after we left the puppet show, we were supposed to go home, but we walked to Godless Bakery. This I think it was a Jewish bakery that sold the best cookies, the best cakes and pies that a little kid could get with their allowance. So everybody had a little Christmas money on them. So we walked around to the bakery after the puppet show, and everybody wanted the same thing. They had this world famous cookie called Chocolate Chewy, and it was so big and chocolatey. I would normally get 2, and I would eat them. They had walnuts and caramel and chocolate chips, and you break it, and it would go, you hear it. It was so crispy, it snapped. But then you pull it apart, and there was a stream of caramel. Maybe that's why I love caramel so much. And she would put caramel on top of them in a bag if you wanted it. She said, "You want some caramel, sweetie?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I do." And she put it in the caramel. Girl, the guy don't even know. And after that, we head on home because we need us some milk. You feel me? Yeah, we don't buy milk in the street. We were supposed to come on home with our cookies. We came on home with our cookies. And I bought my grandmother some lemon cookies. They were you get 5 of them, 5 lemon cookies for like $1, I think. So out of my dollar Christmas money, I would get her cookies. And the chocolate chewies at the time, they were $1 a piece. See, a high price for a better product. Yeah. I remember before they even had this whole Christmas, everybody put on the same kind of Christmas outfit, aka PJs, and take pictures. My grandmother made sure that we all had Christmas pajamas and house coats and slippers exactly alike every year. Me, my sister, my brother, my cousins. We just looked alike. It wasn't no internet. I'm sure she took a lot of pictures, but I don't have any. I remember them though. One year we got bunny slippers. One year we got mouse slippers. The ears were really floppy and long with a little brown nose, and the whiskers were sticking out from it, and they would pick up anything. They were so cute. And me and my sister and brother had the same kind of house coat, pink quilted house coats that had little ribbon embroidered on it. My brother had his kids with a pullover zip up like a mock neck for a little boy, I would imagine. And it went down, like a house coat did. It was more of a smoking jacket for a little boy. It was so cute. Because you know how they were back in the day. That's for boys, that's for girls, and all that. We don't do that no more. But yeah, he had his little boy house coat on. We had our girl house coat on. Normally went to bed very early on Christmas Eve. It's good. I'm one of the only people in my family that gets super, super sleepy off of eating sugary snacks at bedtime. So I had cookies in my bed a lot of times Christmas Eve, and I would eat them because they made me sleepy. Coffee makes me sleepy. So yeah, I had a lot of good thoughts of my childhood. I remember walking down the street to see my uncles. My grandmother and her siblings lived on pretty much the same street in Savannah, the same street, blocks apart. We could walk anywhere within a 10-block radius, and people say, well, tell your grandma, say, hey, and we walk down the street. You don't just walk down the street with your head down and looking at your phone. You walk down the street with your head up, and you make sure you make eye contact, because they're going to say, oh, they called me Sanji. I seen Sanji and Dana them walking down the street. You better say good evening. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Good evening, sir. How you going? She fine. We going home. Y'all go home before it get too dark now. And as soon as you pass the house, they calling my grandma. Do, 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 do. Girl, yeah, I just seen your grandbabies walking past here with cookies. Okay, yeah, I told them to go on home. I know what the conversation was because I've had it. I told them to go on home. So they should probably be home in about 10 minutes. They walking real slow, but they'll be home in a little bit. If they don't get home in the next 10 minutes, call me back, okay? We're going to be like, thank you, girl. Thanks for looking out for them. Because we walked in Savannah. We walked and walked and walked blocks and blocks. I walked from Cloverdale to the Bull Street Library with my best friend. Me and Donna would be, what they call, what do you call it? We walking and walking and walking and walking. Hoofing it, there you go. We will hoof it. But it felt like hoofing. We talking, we buying candies and chips on our way. I miss those days. These kids don't have that kind of life. I wish they did. Where on any given Saturday, you have to ask permission to go outside and tell your mother and or father exactly where you were going. They need the phone number. My mom didn't let me go in the place if she didn't know the parents. I couldn't go. My best friend, my mom knew her mom, and my dad knew her dad. They were so sweet to us. I would go over there. Sometimes she'd meet me halfway. But most of the time we listened to records. We sung. We talked about being a group, an R&B group called Lady Blue. Yep. And she is turquoise, and I was topaz, I think. And our group called Lady Blue by this, about this song off of a George Benson album that her mom and dad had in their collection. So we looked at the collection to try to decide on a name of our group that day. And her mama said, well, here's the album, y'all go ahead. Because she was a caterer. She was in there making red rice and fried fish and green peas and boxing it up to take to, I don't know, the firemen or something. But she had a big catering order most time on Saturday. And we just sit there. She's like, you want some fish, Sanji? I said, yes, ma'am, and some red rice. Oh, I love fish and red rice. And I let go over there on Saturday because she was catering every Saturday. And I was a fat kid. Yes, I was. And I like to eat. And I still do. There's a fat kid inside here somewhere, y'all. Yeah, she's in there. So yeah, that's a little peek at a window inside my childhood, for the most part. I didn't want to tell you guys anything traumatic today about my childhood because we're not doing that right now. I may do that maybe sometime in March or June or whatever, but today is happiness. I love you. You love me, hopefully. Have a wonderful day. If anybody want to tell me what they're making for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, what their plans are, please put them in the comment. Please like, please subscribe to my channel if you're already doing it. Thank you. I'm Tino. This is Tino's world. It's my world. So, yeah, I had a stroke. And I'm recovering in Jesus' name. I'm feeling better. It's getting better every year. Every year it's getting better. But I'm super sore on my right side today. So, not bad. So, on this 2025 New Year's Eve, I like to wish you peace, love, blessings, and everything. Prayers. Hope everything that you need in Jesus' name. Everything your family needs. Peace and love to everyone within the sound of my voice right now. Bless them, Lord. Keep them safe. Wrap them in your hedge of protection. In Jesus' mighty name. It's Big Tino praying for you. Praying for us. All right. 1, 2.